Three best friends.
All right, well, what's up, everybody? This is Secret Clubhouse Podcast, where we take a word from our listeners and we make it the theme for the rest of the episode. Today's secret password is
football.
I barely got that.
Dude, I saw that. I saw your eyes.
I had to. I was. The wheels were turning.
Yeah.
Today's secret, and then I was like, secret what? Secret what?
What is the secret?
It was literally like watching like a quarterback throw a football off their back foot while they're getting sacked. And like, please catch it for a touchdown, or else I have to leave this city of Pittsburgh.
Oh gosh, we're all big football fans. Huge football fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder who suggested this. Do we know?
I believe it was Mike Ditka himself.
Whoa, huge fan,
yeah.
huge fan.
So Sam is a Packers fan.
Yep.
Turbo is a Bears fan. I'm a Rams fan, and James is a
Minnesota Vikings fan.
Whoa, Ralph could have completed the North.
Yeah, dude, be a Lions fan just for one day.
okay.
Oh,
Is that a lion?
It's more of a leopard.
How about this? I'm 6'9" and 140 pounds. I'm a lion.
real Matthew Stafford. Don't spit on
Oh my
me.
god! Why did you decide in that moment to drink? It was your joke. You made the joke, and then you wanted to spit alcohol on your friends.
No, I didn't. I honestly thought I could keep it all under control.
You didn't.
I knew you were gonna say it. I thought you were setting me up for it, and I was gonna go, "I'm a lion," and then you did it, and then I just looked like I knew the answer.
I had nothing.
Yeah. So football is important to all of us.
Yep, grew up with it, love it, and I couldn't play it.
I played it. I at least played. I played the flag version of it in middle school, which was the first way I played it. Then I played a little bit more tackle, but flag was always
A passion
more
of
fun
yours.
to me. It's just, I really love flags. I love different types of flags.
Flag Day,
My favorite
holiday.
flag is the Moroccan flag because it's very easy to draw. It's a red flag with just a black star on it.
all the other kids have yellow flags on, and Ralph tied 2 Moroccan flags to his waist.
It's not how that works,
Ralph,
son.
I had to do a project on or book report on them. So the capital's Rabat. They speak Arabic. They speak French.
God,
And that's all I knew. Really,
Got you hooked, though. Got you hooked.
Yeah, I like flag football. I played it. Actually, my greatest athletic achievement came from flag football.
Oh, so it's all been downhill from there. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of sadness after that. But I was the backup center for the varsity thing, and basically I'm on the sideline next to my coach. I could stand next to my coach in case he ever needs any want to grab him a soda.
Yeah. Snacks from the snack shack.
So he was like literally. So we're getting like beat up the middle, and the center we had that was starting was like older than me, but he was like smaller than me. And then I heard him. He was talking. My coach was talking to himself, and he's like, "We got to get some girth in there. Where's Guerra?" And then I was just like, "I'm right here, coach. I guess I'm girth."
Just a bunch of snacks in your arms.
Just holding a bunch of Swedish fish.
Twizzlers are falling out. I'm ready to go, coach.
Your last name's Guerra, but he just thought it was Girth.
need
Where's
some
Ralph Girth?
So I go in for to play center, and in flag football you can throw to your offensive lineman. So we had a play that is it's the only play to throw to offensive lineman. It's called center 5 out. So you run 5 yards, you turn around, they catch you, they throw you the ball, you catch it, you try and run as fast as you can as a center can.
What as far as girth goes, how fast is that?
Not very fast. But so we're playing this. We're like 3rd and long, and we're just trying to get in like better position, like 3rd and 16, I'd say. We're trying to get a better position so we can punt the ball and ice the game and just let our defense win it.
Right.
Because they were marching back and we were just a little too far to like try anything crazy. So like punt the ball, play defense, end the game.
You're using all this like technical
People know
football
what I'm
terms
talking
right now. A lot of people might not.
But you know what? I think they get what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's also funny that as kids, how important coaches, like adults, think the game is.
Oh.
And the fact that instead of just letting you guys throw and trying to like score another touchdown and have fun, your coach was like, "We're gonna fucking ice him."
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna play
Because we're
defense.
12 years old.
Yeah.
Ralph's like, "I have ice."
Yeah, so we're 3rd and 16. We're up. I think we're up by 5. So if they get a touchdown, they win. So we're 3rd and 16. We just run a center 5 out. So I run 5 yards. So they throw me this freaking bullet. It's the first center 5 out I've ever caught because the quarterback always throws it at my feet because I don't know. He thinks my hands are my feet. No, it's just he doesn't want. He wants to throw it away from a defender, so he throws it super low so I can catch it, whatever. But he chucks one. I know he tends to throw it low. I grab the ball. I turn upfield. I go to the sideline. I switch to my offhand on the sideline. I'm running the sideline. I'm literally outrunning their team. Like I convert a first down from 3rd and 16.
Once the girth gets going, it's hard to stop.
It's hard to stop. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
Bettis.
it's kind of like the Earth.
Yeah.
You can't stop the Earth from spinning on its axis. So that's kind of
Kind of like that.
So
Tell us more about that.
so dude, I freaking hit the sideline. I sprint as fast as I can. And my bowl cut's flowing in the wind. Dude,
Bowl
for
cut.
sure. Full
Yeah, like
bowl
that
cut.
kid doesn't need a helmet. He's got a stupid fucking haircut.
Dude, it must have looked like a fucking parachute. That's how fucking much that thing was blowing behind me. But I was freaking running. It honestly, and it was actually the first game my dad ever saw me play.
Whoa.
It was the first game my
Whoa.
dad ever
Movie
saw me
moment.
play.
That's
so
big. This is your moment.
I thought I was gonna get a touchdown, but I for sure got caught.
Yeah.
But I converted the first down, which iced the game.
Nice.
So
Okay.
we won
coach,
the game.
coach, fucking
Yeah, he
threw
was.
his clipboard. Enjoy.
Yeah. He was like literally like he must have just like get down, slide. Like,
God damn it! I'm fucking my wife tonight.
but literally,
Bunch of 7th graders.
my buddy Daniel's
Coach.
his dad when I came up the field, he's an old cholo dude, and he was just like, "God damn, you had some wheels, Guerra, full shit." I saw your Boca just cutting through the wind and shit, Holmes.
I know how good that shit made you feel too.
Oh, yeah.
Because you still remember it.
So tough.
Like that's
Dude, I literally
such an
was
impact.
holding the game ball in the back of my dad's station wagon with all my friends.
Yeah.
It was like
He
my
took
best.
the ball, and the fucking the refs are like, that little fucking fat kid took the ball.
we have 3 more games. To
We have to fucking the refs driving to Big Five to buy another ball so they could finish.
Did you get a pump? Oh, damn it.
Oh,
yeah.
God damn it! I'm going back.
Yeah, I killed it. I was.
It's a big moment for a young lad.
little girth earth.
And that's where your joy for football began?
Yeah,
Sprung.
exactly. I always had a thing for centers after that. I just always. It's a tough job. It's a tough job to like look a big kid in the face, hike the ball, and then like knowing he's coming to try and run you over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do catcher in baseball. Both of those are thankless jobs.
They are thankless jobs.
Have you ever played catcher, like when you were a kid?
Yeah.
When my dad would throw me the ball.
Yeah, it's why I fuck. Do you think I've said, would you, like you play catcher like he play pitcher?
No, we just throw the ball, and sometimes I catch it, sometimes I throw it. But sometimes there's
yeah,
the
it's
catcher.
just-
All right, tune in next week.
Oh, man. I played flag football, graduated to other football, broke all my bones, broke all my parts. I've had 3 knee surgeries, an arm surgery. My back is messed up. Football's very violent. I don't think we give them enough credit. We always get pissed when they get injured, but it's a painful job.
What was the worst injury you had?
I broke my arm in 3 places. Yeah, playing my senior year, playing football. Yeah,
I feel like I could take a hit from you.
let's do this.
Yeah.
That could be a good little bonus.
Sam, I think if you got tackled by James, like your pants would be standing still, and like your torso would be gone.
My sandals would fly out.
Your legs are just staying straight.
My sandals just fly through a Panera Bread window. Bing!
Once you get the girth going, you know how it is.
I don't know. I feel like I could take it. Even when I watch it on TV, I'm like, fuck, I could take that shit. But then
Damn.
I saw him up close, and it is very scary.
It is, dude. They're bigger. Those guys are bigger than me, and they
Yeah.
run twice as fast.
Luke Kuechly's leg was as big as your torso.
Yeah, they're specimens of men.
Yeah, I kept doing the thing where so we got to walk on the field or whatever, and they warm up towards us and away
Right.
from us. So they started doing sprints towards us.
Right.
And we were watching Panthers and Browns, and Luke Kuechly ran towards me a couple times, and
Yeah.
he kept getting back in line, but it was like a 10-yard sprint, and
Yeah.
then he'd pull up. But I kept doing the thing where I'd like imagine him hitting me
Yeah.
as he got there, and I was like I'd do the.
Help!
But I was imagining the pain, and I was just like, oh no, he'd murder me.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I
Like-
feel like taking that hit, your soul would leave your body.
Yeah, he'd hit me, and my hair transplant would pop up and then fall on the ground, like Looney Tunes style.
Yeah. Oh, someone left a hedgehog on the field.
I don't know. We're kind of more. I don't know if we're more passionate or less passionate or average passionate. Tiffany, my fiance, thinks I'm a fucking freak of how much I love football. Like, and you guys are the same as me.
Yeah,
I love it.
we all react differently though, and I am the same. Yeah, I can't sleep the night before. Like tonight is Saturday that we're filming
Right.
this. I'm gonna have trouble sleeping because I'm so excited. I'm gonna wake up at like 8 a.m., get coffee, breakfast,
Oh,
and then
it's the
you
best.
tune in for like the hour pregame.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's the best.
I love that shit.
Last week was like Christmas morning.
Yeah.
It was because of the COVID. I mean, it's been a
I
crazy.
wook up at 7 a.m.
It's been
Yeah.
yeah.
I put
For-
a 2x4
set an
on
alarm.
my kids' room so they couldn't get out. 7 hours. I was nailing a 2x4. What's Dad doing? Building a birdhouse.
Their little fingers under the door trying to get out.
Go to sleep. It's the morning.
I just give them raisins. I'll see you guys in 8 hours.
Does Alfie give you shit? Do you get shit for watching it? Like because I'm too passionate. I always get called out because I'm like yelling at the TV or
Right.
or like bitching about players or whatever. And Tiffany makes fun of me nonstop.
Yeah.
And thinks it's like the dumbest thing that I love grown men running about.
Yeah,
So much.
Every year in my relationship is the same exact thing in August, where I tell Alfie weeks in advance, hey, I have the fantasy football draft. It's coming up in a couple weeks, and Saturday from like 8 p.m. to like 11 p.m., I'm out. Don't talk to me
don't.
because I'm going to be super focused. And then that leads up, and it's the day of, and I'll tell her I have the draft. And she acts like it's the first time
Every time.
I told her I had the draft, and it's been 15 fucking years of us doing this draft.
Every time.
And she just goes, oh, your stupid game.
Bro.
I have 2 kids down here that I have to raise to be beautiful young men and women, and you want to draft a quarterback that's going to get you 6 points in week 8?
You
piece
did
of
have
shit.
a rough week. You did have a rough week.
Yeah, it was brutal.
That as a whole, me, Sam, and Ralph were all in the same fantasy football league, and we take it real seriously.
Yeah.
And so not only am I like watching my favorite team, the Vikings, I can't miss a game, but now I'm watching other games to watch my fantasy players. We talk a lot of shit to each other, and we take it very seriously. And so like she doesn't realize how much like moxie and weight it carries like amongst our group of friends and a group of comics that we see all the time. And it's like, if you get beat in fantasy football or you're the worst or you lose, you're on the fucking outskirts.
Yeah.
You are fucking, you're not our fucking friend, you loser piece of shit.
Maybe 2021, bud.
Yeah, see you next year. Now put this license plate on your car, you dumb fuck.
Yeah,
It says you're a loser, so the world knows it.
I feel like we do have way more awards in our league for losers than we do for the winners.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you get last place 3 times in a row in our league, you have to spend a weekend in Prim, Nevada. That's a thing. Brian barely missed it this year, but 3 years in a row, you have to spend a weekend in Prim, Nevada, and you have to have a good time.
Yeah. Wasn't there another thing where you had to like eat
Oh,
clam
yeah,
chowder?
Oh yeah,
and
you
go
had
on
to eat a gyro and go on the roller coaster.
The Gold Digger roller coaster at Bill's Casino in
Yeah.
Prim, Nevada.
while you're fucking throwing up a gyro, and
Yeah.
then you have to just crawl back to your hotel by yourself.
So I constantly get shit for watching games, and it's like she's like she kind of like does what Alfie does. I think it's just like, oh, it's cool, like I get it, but then she doesn't get it.
Yeah, and we all react very differently too, though. You're very, you're like loud and passionate.
Yes,
When you
it's a
get
problem.
Upset about like a call or every call, something like this. I'm pretty internal.
Yeah.
Like if I'm talking shit.
I've seen both of you guys lose on a game losing play, and the way you handled it was you took your socks off and threw them at the TV.
I did. I did. Both socks.
And the way that Sam handled it,
I can. You want to know how much?
Sam told us to get the fuck out of his house. He said, "Can everyone just please get the fuck out of my house, please?"
Yeah, but I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at a wall.
Yeah. No eye contact.
I was there for that. I had to leave.
Did you? No. Was he there for that one?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I think you might have kicked us out a few times.
Yeah,
I can
I've done it a
remember
couple-
the game. That what's fucking funny is the sock thing is it was like 6 years ago, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Playoff game. Teddy Bridgewater was the quarterback of the Vikings, and they missed the kick against Seattle with time expiring to go to the
20-something
NFC championship, and I threw my socks.
Yeah, which is actually that's pretty soft for you.
Yeah,
That was to go to the Super
I've been worse. Like me, Sam, Ralph, a bunch of guys all got together. JC, Daniel, we all went to the Packers game. and they
Lambeau
played
Field.
the Vikings. And
Hallowed ground.
Yes,
Let's-
it's sacred.
Let's set this up by just saying that I've been waiting at this point 31 years of my life to go to this stadium.
Yeah, and I ruined it.
Well, just tell the story. I'll tell you if you ruined it.
I did ruin it.
I'll tell you.
So we flew out to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Me, like I said, the three of us, and then two of our other buddies.
Who flew you out?
Sam flew. Okay, I ruined it. I can see where this is going.
Sam flew us out for
No. Say it from your perspective. Sam did fly you. Who to say it from your story?
No, there is no. The story is we went to the game. Okay, the Packers are playing the Vikings.
Kinda
I
glossed
love
over
the
the first
Vikings.
part.
Sam loves the Packers. This game's big to him. It's your first time in Lambeau. You've stressed that, and
He flew us all out.
you seem to continue.
Paid like $10,000 so my friends could see me have a good time. Go on.
You did have a good time because no, you didn't. Well, why don't you go first?
No, tell the story.
So we're very excited to go to the game.
I wasn't really excited. I just kind of went for the free trip.
Sam sets up a really cool dude who is a Tito's sponsor. Actually meets us at a bar.
Yes, we
and
met
gives
him
us-
in Appleton, and he's like, whenever you guys come back to Lambeau or in Wisconsin, we're going to throw a big tailgate party. It'll be a lot of fun. So.
Which we were saying, everybody says that. Nobody ever does
Yeah.
it. This guy legit
Yeah.
took care of us the entire time.
Yeah.
He did. He got us real drunk on Tito's.
Yeah.
A beverage that I'd like to point out that I don't typically drink. So
Me either, but I loved it. I mean, it got me drunk.
Yeah.
It got me too drunk, and that was the problem.
Yeah.
And then, as if the guy couldn't be nicer, he gave all of us Tito's little airline bottles to go, and everybody got a
Like 2 or
bottle.
3,
So we had
yeah.
like 6 of
I'm
these.
getting chills now. I'm
Yeah.
like remembering what my body was like when I was there. I'm like, oh god, I'm like time traveling.
Yeah, so we each had like 2 or 3 bottles of Tito's like in our pants.
Yes.
Trying to hide them from security.
Except
Yeah.
James put them in his.
Well,
nutsack.
okay, so we go up to security, and everybody panics. They go, "I'm not sneaking in the booth." So everybody hands me their Tito's bottles. So now I have 6 Tito's airline bottles shoved up in my scrot, because that's the best way to get them through security. You tuck them under your balls in your taint area.
Yeah, and it feels good.
Yeah, it's nice. You can holster them. And so I snuck them in, and then nobody wanted to drink them after they touched my balls. And so nobody took theirs back, and I just had 6 bottles. And let's just say the game didn't go...
No, it started out like 21-0 in the first
The
half.
game did
Green
not
Bay.
go my way. Literally,
James
the
is an
Packers-
enemy territory, and here's the thing you got to know about James: is no matter what, he will make sure that his presence is felt.
Yeah.
So
Our
James,
entire
imagine
section.
the most obnoxious fan person you could ever imagine. Like, just you're in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You're with your family. You're having a lovely time. You and your son are sharing a cheese head. You're wearing these funny little hats, and there's a giant mountain Viking man 3 rows ahead of you, literally screaming at the top of his lungs. Where'd you guys get your referee? Foot Locker. He said that 40 times.
Yeah, dude.
Just hoping it would land harder the
The
next
guy
one.
behind us said, "Hey, stop saying that joke."
Yeah.
And what I do.
Said it 40
You
times.
said it again, and I think you told him to go fuck himself.
Here's the thing. You don't tell me not to do something.
Yeah.
Because then that's the thing I do.
He was a super
True.
villain. Super
But
villain.
Also, if you wear the opposing team's jersey to the home stadium crowd, like to a different, if you
Yeah.
wear, like you wore your Vikings jersey.
Oh, I wore a
in
Vikings
Lambeau.
jersey in Lambeau
Anybody who does that is already asking
for it.
for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. I deserved all of the shit I got and more. I didn't get enough shit. So, because when the Packers were clearly kicking the Vikings' ass, I got upset because I was drunk.
Yeah.
And so I took the 6 bottles of Tito's, and every time they scored, I would drink them. And I ripped through 6 bottles of Tito's in about an hour and a half, probably, after drinking for 3 hours, because the score was fucking 21-0 by the first fucking quarter.
Yeah. And we were just sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
Didn't really eat breakfast at all.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna be trouble because you like stomped and said something, and then I heard the clanking of bottles, and I looked down and I saw 6 empty ones, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
should I tell somebody?
Hey,
We need
security. My friend he's not feeling too good.
He's danger to himself and others.
And then the turn was
Yeah.
you're getting crazy and you're going insane. You're like fighting with the fans, like
Yeah.
verbal stuff, and then you grab JC's hat.
Oh, the cheese hat.
Yeah, you grabbed
Yeah,
his
he was
cheese
wearing
hat.
a cheese hat.
He was
JC
wearing a cheese hat, and you took it off his head, and you just started to fuck it.
I think I forgot I did that.
I'll never
forgot he
forget
did
it.
that. I forgot he did that
I'll
too.
never forget.
I
it 'cause
forgot
you
I
just
did
started
that. Well,
fucking it,
okay.
and then JC said, "Hey, man, give me my hat back," just like that. And then you didn't hear him because the crowd's going crazy and
Because
you're
I was
still
fucking a
it.
cheese hat.
Yeah, everyone's like, "You son of a bitch!" You might as well have been like putting your dick on a Bible. That's what
Yeah.
it meant to those people.
Oh, they got real angry when I had sex with the cheese hat.
Yeah. And then JC said, "Give it back, man," and he didn't. He's like, "Give it back, man," again, and he's like, "Give my fucking hat back." And then you went, "Oh, go fuck yourself, JC. I'm at a game, man." And then
I don't remember any of this, so we're just learning this together.
I'm in between you two on a bleacher, like I'm watching high school football. Our shoulders are all touching, and James and JC are just screaming at each other. And I'm sitting right here, and then our other friend leaned in and said, "Hey, Sam, you want a hot dog?" And then ran to get me a hot dog while I sat there hungry and scared.
What was I doing?
You were ignoring the situation. I think you knew what was happening, but you were pretty zoned out.
That's about right.
You were playing the smart role of, I'm not going to get into this.
I'm trying to enjoy the game.
Yeah, me too.
No,
I just
Yeah,
happened to be
me
in
three.
between.
Except this cheese hat kept landing on my dick, and I had to have sex with it while screaming at locals.
I'll tell you this. I've never been more happy to beat somebody in my life.
Oh, I bet.
Okay, so here's the thing, though. I was obnoxious.
Yes.
Absolute. Like, let me say this. We're talking about how poorly I was behaved. I was a monster.
Yeah.
And I acknowledge, like,
There was
Here's the thing. I was blacked out drunk, and that's not an excuse. I'm not going to say I should. I was just fucking shit-faced and angry that my team was getting their ass beat. And I love football so much, and I love the Vikings, that I would just like, you ever get, you know how you get when your team loses.
Don't bring me into this.
You know how you get when you kicked us all out and you say, get the fuck out, and you were an absolute monster.
Yeah, my house isn't Lambeau Field.
I know, I did have sex with, I don't regret that. I do regret hurting my friends' feelings and any of the fans that were at that game. I also apologize to you for my lewd behavior, but I don't regret having sex with that hat.
There was a mom and a son right in front of us because my knees were like really close to her back.
Yeah.
And you could tell that they did this like every week. Every home game they came, and it was this really special moment for the two of them. And you were screaming, and they kept doing the little turn where they could see you in the peripheral.
Oh, yeah.
And they kept turning a little bit.
Oh my
and
God,
then
Sam remembers everything.
I wrote it all down.
I was blacked out. You guys wouldn't drink your Tito's. I drank it
I
because my
drank
team
mine.
was losing.
And I'm just saying, they were looking back, and the kid was like, today sucks. And the mom was like, it's okay. We'll always have next week. And I promise you, she got hit by a truck that next day.
They never had
They
next
never
week.
had next week.
Oh my God.
Okay, look, I'm
James
not.
was driving.
I
Just fucking a cheese hat. One of his foot's out the window. Like,
you know what? I don't condone. I apologize. I apologize on the behalf of the Vikings franchise. I apologize to the Packers fans that day. I was in the wrong, 100% in the wrong.
I'll say this, Packer Nation. It's all.
Sam thinks it's a sports podcast.
I'll tell you this, Packer Nation. It's all okay because in my entire life, I'm very competitive. In my whole life, the best victory I ever had was against James in fantasy football.
Yeah,
oh.
I got my comeuppance. We're
We're gonna talk about it.
I messed up and I deserved what I had coming.
It was 2 years ago,
This was
and
the greatest fantasy football move I've ever seen in my life.
it was the best fantasy football move ever in my life. It was James and me to see who goes to the finals.
Yeah,
to play
this
Ralph.
is the semifinals. This is championships, guys. We're talking playoffs.
And James,
playoffs?
James was
it
a
playoffs.
clear-cut favorite.
Big
James-
time favorite.
Yeah.
Dominant.
What would have been? What would Vegas? The odds would have been.
Sam was okay. If James was Shaquille O'Neal, Sam was Air Bud.
Yeah. I could shoot, but do not try to pass me the ball.
Yeah.
I have to bring it up myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like fucking Patriots, Jets type
Yeah.
of shit. And my only strength on my team was my quarterback. I forget who it was. I think it was Andrew Luck or some shit, but he was getting me like 20 points consistently. And then James's only weakness on his team was quarterback.
Yeah.
And I did the dopest thing I've ever done in my life.
Because his quarterback got injured.
My
Yeah.
quarterback got hurt. I was killing it, and then my QB got hurt.
Yeah.
And it really hurt me. I think it was Deshaun Watson too. It was good,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
quarterback, knee injury, out for the game.
Yeah, if he was in, you 100% go to the finals.
100%.
And, possibly win. Ralph's team was really good too,
Mm-hmm.
though. But Deshaun gets injured. You have no quarterback. And I knew the next day waivers open, free agency, and that you were going to go and get a quarterback.
Right.
And we didn't have any rules at that time
Right.
that said you couldn't have 1,000 QBs on your team.
Right.
So I went in and I had more free agency money than you.
Yeah.
And I bought like 5
All the quarterbacks. You had like 5 quarterbacks on your bench.
Yeah.
And I picked up Deshaun Kaiser, who got negative points and cost me the game, and I lost by fucking 1. And Deshaun Kaiser had negative 2 points.
I beat James by 1 point.
He got negative fucking points.
Even the quarterback James had on his bench, I think had like 12 points.
Joe Flacco.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
It was the greatest. I can't tell you. Like,
And so
wish you
I
could see
hit
the-
my domestic partner.
I wish you could see the look on my face when I saw the score and that I won. And points always change the next
Yeah.
morning, so I waited.
Yeah.
But when I woke up and I saw it, oh my God. I went out of I opened the window in my house and I screamed the highest pitched scream I've ever screamed. And then
What day is it?
And
It's
then-
Christmas morning, sir.
and then 6 animated birds sang around my little head.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I was happy.
We all have the problem. Me the most, obviously. I become a monster. I'm a monster. I need help. But we all are very passionate about football. And I sometimes wonder if people are more so. I see people like smashing their TVs when their teams lose, though. I've never done that.
Yeah, there's worse than us for sure. I have some friends who have like YouTube channels dedicated to football or their team.
Yeah.
And they're obsessed.
More than us.
Yeah. Like I love
I'll
football,
punch
but
a wall or I'll punch my hand. Like
Yeah.
that's much. I think much.
I talk to God a lot.
Really?
Yeah, like when I tell you guys to get the fuck out of my house, it's so I can have a conversation
With God?
With God to let him know what just happened. But I don't say it like that. I'm always very emotional, and it always comes from the place of, did I do something wrong? Could I have done better?
This is while I'm in the walkway because like I forgot my keys.
Yeah.
Just watching you talk to God.
Hey Sam, can I get my? Was it because of last year?
This year, Sam, you have a player in your fantasy football team who's my arch enemy in real life, and his name is Rob Gronkowski. Because Rob Gronkowski stole a commercial from me. I booked a commercial to play a caveman in a T-Mobile Super Bowl commercial with Justin Bieber, and they Rob got hurt and knocked out. He was hurt that year, couldn't play for the Patriots. They went to the Super Bowl, couldn't play.
Right.
So instead of going and playing in the Super Bowl, he decided he wanted to be in a Super Bowl commercial and called T-Mobile, and I showed up. They dressed me as a fucking caveman. Rob Gronkowski showed up, said, I want to play the caveman. They undressed me, gave him my clothes, and he played the caveman.
Whoa.
So fuck your fantasy football team. Fuck Rob Gronkowski.
Man.
I will defeat you.
Hollywood's tough.
It is. And I just, here's the worst part is I found all this. I found all this out in the morning, and then they wouldn't let me go home. Like, they're like, well, just hang tight, bud, just in case we need you. And so I had to like sit and eat lunch with everybody after
getting fired,
getting declothed, and Rob Gronkowski is just wearing my clothes, dressed as a
What were you
caveman,
eating? What were you
and they
eating?
let him cut in line in front of me.
What were you eating?
It's chicken.
Grilled cheese.
It's grilled chicken, like on the bone, like a caveman.
Did a PA take it away and they were like, you're
This
not in
is
the
Rob's.
commercial
I'm
anymore.
sorry, this is Rob's now.
Sorry, you can go home now.
Yeah, 3 bites in.
Oh, man. That makes me want to beat you even more. And I hope it's on a
I
Gronk
dare you
touchdown.
to start him against me.
I'm going to dress up as a caveman that week.
You'll see what happens.
Sit in my house.
I'm going to come to your house and attack all the Lambo fans.
Dude, I'm going to start doing that. That's so fucking funny. I'm going to steal all your commercials. Anytime you get one, I'm going to walk on set and be like, hey, what's up? I'm America's Sweetheart. Maybe you recognize me. And
I'm the
I
caveman.
like to
What
play the
role is that guy
ballerina.
playing?
Yeah. What is he going to do? Yeah, I'll be it.
Tall guy with long hair?
Count me in.
Yep, that's me, Sam.
All right, babies. I think that was good.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Ooh, that was fun.
All right, we're going to have to edit a lot. Love you guys. Secret Clubhouse Podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Follow
And
our
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yep.
Just type in the title of the podcast and Instagram and all that other shit. All right. Love you. Peace.
Bye.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends. We're the 3 best friends.